What's going on? How y'all doing? So, I saw the fake Trump video. I see Betsy DeVos quitting. You know, we just live in two Americas, and it's justice and just us. Just the bottom line. And he brought that home. He should be charged with murder. The cop was killed, and at a federal building, he incited violence. He incited breaking and entering, etc., etc. He incited a riot, accessory to crime. See, these punks are so soft in Congress and so soft to do what they supposed to have done a year ago when he got impeached. I did a video on it. I had told that James Connery had the goods, but they, like a dog sniffing for a suspect, the scent threw the dog off. And they got hooked up and whacked sorry butt racist Mitch McConnell, duck lip turkey, and his whack wife sat by, and many of them sat by. They don't care about no black folks. They don't care about no America. However, this was like the scab that ripped through the Band-Aid and wouldn't stop bleeding. See, two Americas, justice and just us. The Trump world exposed. It's always been here. Ain't nothing changed in no 400 years. Ain't nothing changed. And we still talking about the same thing we had talked about when Dr. King was marching. Ask yourself, what has changed 55, 60 years? What has changed really? Don't give me, well, you had one black president, one now black female president, and you had this. No. It was only 50-something years ago you just got civil rights. Only 50-something years ago you just got to vote. And only 50-something years ago interracial marriage became legalized. Don't tell me that. You see things unfold. They remind you whenever they want to remind you. And he's a great example of it. He set out to be destructive. He set out to mind rot. He set out here and allowed this virus to infiltrate. They sat out here and they want to take care of the people who pay their salaries. So I don't want to hear nothing they got to say. At least, as much as I can't stand trash punk Ted Cruz, at least his racist behind is consistent. He ain't backing. He ain't changing. And I say, don't change now. Why you want to be all like you doing something now? Now all of a sudden you're like, oh, we're going to get out. We're going to show him. No, you ain't show nothing. You see? They all accountable. They all accountable. All of them who were supported him should be all charged with a crime. Because they have not taken care of the American public. And America has paid a bad price. The laughing stock, embarrassing. Like you go to a sports game and the home team sucks and people got bags over their head. Well, that's what it's like being in this country. You got a bag over your head. Not a bag in your bank account, but a bag over your head because of the embarrassment and that they allowed a Jim Crow inspired turkey runs the integrity into the ground. He ain't the first one, but he's the worst one in modern era. Like I said before, he ain't the first one, but he's the worst one. It's there for full display. And both sides is wax sauce. Because Nancy Pelosi could have done more. And there was not enough done. And to have a divide when people need money, jobs, shouldn't matter what sign or whatever you are. It's called common sense sign. And America ain't been using it. So when you allow a grand wizard to pimp, to manipulate, to do what he want, you see it in black and white. It's there where it's plain as sight. Plain as sight. So anyway, that's my thoughts and takes. Two Americas, justice and just us. The Trump world. And it's going to continue because Joe Biden is going to get hit with some folks who are going to play and resent him. And you see how strong this is when some old redneck Billy Bob can prop his feet on the table and say, this is mine, and this is mine, and this is mine. It's never been about ours. It's always been about mine. Think about that. He is a metaphor for a lot of what you see in America. Ain't nothing different, ain't nothing new. Well, hit that like, that subscribe. Please leave me your feedback. I will respond. I appreciate your comments one way or the other. Keep your mind clear, wash your hands. Keep your mind clear, watch out for one another. And you see it for what it is. That wasn't no accident. That's what you saw. That's the real America. I'm out.